Hello, I'm Brooke Bowles. I'm here to present advocacy as a critical element in formal mentoring for female employees. The sky is the limit is a common phrase used to motivate individuals. However, for women in the United States, this phrase is not true. There is a limit. Right now, that limit is 257 years. Without necessary interventions, 257 years is the estimated time it will take for women to achieve equal pay as men. Jackson, 2019. Female employees are encouraged to speak up and self-advocate. Allen, 2018. But how can they do this when the playing field is not level? And what responsibility does the employer have to advocate on behalf of these female employees? Women continue to be overlooked for leadership roles in the United States. In 2017, women workers earned 82% less than male workers in the U.S. when they did the same jobs, Allen, 2018. Women are the majority of the recipients of higher education, yet continue to be underrepresented in leadership roles, Warner Elman and Bush, 2018. This project explores how advocacy and mentoring can work together to support women in the workplace. Let's start with some background. So in looking more about the challenges that women face, as I said a second ago, 257 years at the rate we have come already, that's the estimated number of years it's going to take for female employees to achieve equal pay as their male counterparts. And then female employees are asked to advocate on behalf of their needs. They are told to fight for their right to equal pay, to fight for higher level positions. And we also know that mentoring is an effective organizational tool that leads to higher compensation for males and females. And lastly, we know that leaders understand the importance of diversity, that diverse workforces bring greater creativity, which leads to higher profit. So the purpose of this project is to provide organizational leaders with a tool, a formal tool to address career development for women and enhance diversity efforts. So by looking at the element of advocacy within a formal mentoring program, potentially employers will have a tool that not only helps female employees achieve their goals, but also helps organizations become more diverse across their environment. We're looking at three main research questions. One, how does the element of advocacy impact a female employee's daily responsibilities? And we'll learn more about that in the methodology section. Two, how does the element of advocacy impact change in position for female employees? And three, how does the element of advocacy impact compensation for female employees? The methodology. So this project takes place over 16 weeks at Viva Health, which is an healthcare insurance company headquartered in the deep south of Birmingham, Alabama. And this organization was chosen intentionally because Viva has received really high scores as far as being a great place to work. It also is a healthcare industry, which we know that healthcare industries are 80% made up of female workers. So we have 16 weeks to work with. Viva already had a formal mentoring program in place. So what we did is we take 12 mentors and we assign 2 proteges to each mentor. So we have 24 total proteges and 12 mentors. 6 of the mentors received the traditional mentoring training that Viva already had in place. 6 of the mentors received the advocacy-based. It's the traditional mentoring program with the added element of advocacy within the training. The results are very exciting. First, we found that advocacy-based mentoring leads to increased job expectations. And the way we found this result is we asked the proteges to work with their supervisors and submit their their job responsibilities in advance of participating in the study, and then at the conclusion of the study, 3 months later, 6 months later, 9 months later, and 1 year later. Secondly, we found that advocacy-based mentoring increased the chance of position promotion. So we actually saw that about 9 of 12 proteges received the advocacy-based mentoring, and of the 12 proteges that received a promotion. So definitely advocacy had a significant impact. And third, mentoring leads to an increase in compensation. That was in general. All 24 proteges got a raise. But that raise ranged from a minimum of 2% to a maximum of much higher. And the proteges that received advocacy-based mentoring, on average, got a higher compensation than those who did not. So based on these results, we recommend that organizational leaders consider incorporating advocacy into any formal mentoring programs they have, especially those geared towards women. Secondly, as I mentioned earlier, this study was conducted in a healthcare setting where women make up 80% of the workforce, and we recommend that continued research be done in industries where women are less represented. Lastly, we did not study what, if any, impact there was on the mentors in this study, and we wondered if the element of advocacy also had a positive impact on the mentors. Here are our references. Thank you.